later that year, right around fall, Cassie claims that Diddy paid a promoter to create a fake flyer for a party that Cassie was supposed to be hosting. And that basically allowed him to make an excuse for Cassie to fly out to Miami without Ryan Leslie.
Okay.
During that trip, Cassie claims that Diddy gave her tons of drugs, kept her high throughout the whole weekend, and that was the first time that they actually had sex.
Okay.
Do you remember that weekend? Were you around?
Yes, I was around.
Okay. Do you know about the fake flyer?
I don't know about the fake flyer, but I do remember when she came back and they went out to the club a couple of times, and it was a couple of times when they would stay in the studio to 4 or 5 in the morning. I wouldn't be allowed to go to bed until they left the studio. And, you know, being nosy, we all would just stay around and kind of watch and say, yo, how long do you think it's going to be? You know, how long do you think it's going to take before he breaks the safe? That's that type of conversation. And then we all realized when she didn't stay in her room one night that we said, okay, this is it.
Right. And the two of them started to become serious.
Right.
He bought her a car. He got her an apartment in Manhattan that was walking distance to his apartment. And she said that when he first showed her the apartment, her parents were there.
Right.
And, you know, they're a little skeptical, but they're proud that their daughter is doing well and she has this nice place and, you know, she has this, this rich boyfriend, and, you know, she's doing well financially and pursuing her career. You were around her parents at all?
Yes.
What was their overall vibe with the situation?
I would say that at first, like you said, they was kind of skeptical. They never really accepted the situation, but they wanted their daughter to be happy. So the father was very quiet. The mother would be around a little bit more. Her brother would be around. And at the beginning of the relationship, it was like a watchful thing. But, you know, Puff has a way of sending them on trips and doing everything else for the family to ease it. So everybody accepted it after, I would say, around a year or two. It was just a regular occurrence.
Okay. And she claimed that Diddy lavished her with designer clothes, jewelry, everything else like that.
Yeah, she didn't want for nothing.
Yeah.
But he did everything. Wasn't nothing allowed to be in her name.
Oh.
Her show money, nothing. Everything was funneled through him.
And he was managing her as well, right?
Yeah, he was doing everything. It was
Yeah.
a one-stop shop.
Got it.
If you wanted to book her, because I was booking Diddy at that time for a lot of parties, so people would also come to me for Cassie. So I would have to go to him. And it seemed like $10,000 would be enough for somebody who just only has one single. But he would turn down a lot of the parties, and I started to begin to think he didn't want her to be successful. Because he would be like, no, that's enough, go get 25. I'm like, go get 25, I can't get 25 for her. And I think she started to catch on to those type of things.